Hi, welcome back to Leslie Crafts and welcome back to the most coldest room in my house. I've got the heating on just in case you can hear that. The kids are also off school because it's half term in the UK, so if you hear any random little people coming in, it'll be my younger son. He tends to come in and annoy me when I've got the glue gun on. So today I thought I would do like a little craft along, showing you what I've been doing for my Gorgeous Girl swap, which I've got going in Crafting Divas. I will show you the actual elements to the swap which had to be done, and I am doing some extras because I know that Gorgeous Girl is so popular at the moment. So the swap is a bookmark, so I've done my bookmark there, and then a paper clip, so I've done a hidden paper clip on my one. Oops a daisy. So this is sort of out of my normal comfort zone, which has got lots of layers and everything else, and what I might do is I might glitter up one of the flowers. Then I've just made a card saying thank you for swapping, and then that's what I've done inside. And then this is a notebook, and this is my envelope, which is part of my packaging, and this is my notebook for it. So that is the actual swap. That was the 3 elements that you had to have in your swap. So so really, you know, even if you just send that nicely packaged, it's still a really nice swap. But I thought I would just add a little bit, you know, a couple more things. So I've done them another 2 paper clips, so they have a set of 3. I've got a tag to finish it off with, and I've glossy accent all the little bears. And then at the back I've glittered all the hair in the background. So that is part of it, and I'm putting them all in these tiny bit. No, but that's sorry. Do you want to get me some more glue sticks? That is I'm putting them all in this bag here, and this is from work, and this is the new bags for the produce, you know, so because obviously we're cutting back on carrier bags, so I thought by the time I do it all I will be doing a video on how I'm packaging that up.
I like the new bags.
I'm also putting in a memory decks card. Again, I've been trying some different things for me, so adding a lot more layering and things like that, and flowers and glitter and tulle and things like that. So that is my memory decks card. So these are all extras, and these are just to give whoever's swapping with me just some ideas of what you can do. And I've used the same girl on the die cutting throughout, and these are what I'll be crafting today. So some little like picks, flags. So this is the first one, so that's like, I would say, fairly basic, and then you can do like that as well. And then that is another one I've done, and I've done like a bigger circle, and then I've just added some other bits and pieces and everything else, and then that is another one. So I'm going to add about 3 of these in, so I don't know which 3 yet because I'm going to be making some more. And then I've done these rosettes, these nice big this chunky's in at the moment, so but I'll do my version of that. So that is the first rosette, and then this is the second rosette, which I think I love this one. It's got the glittery tool at the back, and then it's got one of these have both got the flags in the corner, and then it's got some flowers and, you know, buttons and stuff like that, so it all coordinates, and I've picked out colours, and, you know, I think it goes really well. So I thought I would just show you, you know, how you can go from a fairly basic embellishment to something really big and wow and everything else. So first of all, materials you'll need is some ephemera from the Gorgeous Girls. Now these here I've taken from the internet, and I've just enlarged them to 2 inches and then used my 2-inch circle punch and punched them out. And the same with these, I've just downsized them to 1 inch and done exactly the same. So I can use these as with bottle caps as well. Then I've just done some basic stamping in a 1-inch posted punch, and then I've just done some others, and I've cut these out on that one, and then they're different colours and stuff like that. And then I've just got some bingo paper, and I've just ripped them in half. I think that's the only thing in here which I've got. And then obviously I've got some buttons from the collections at different times when they've done different sizes of different types of buttons. And then here these I saw on somebody's YouTube channel, I'm not too sure. Now then, these are like little flower centres which you can make your own. So I went into Hobbycraft, and you can get these little tubs, you can do them yourself, and this is £3.50, so I absolutely jam-packed mine. So I got these little stars and I put them on the end of cocktail sticks, and they just fit perfectly on there. And then I picked up lots of these, I presume the spacer beads, on there. And then what you do is you get your bling, and you get the small ones, the smaller ones you can do, and you just fit them in there, and it makes your own flower centres, which I think is pretty cool. So that is that. And the only other thing I'll be using is some glittery tulle. I might use my metallic thread, and I've got some flowers just off on the camera, and I'm just using literally scraps of paper from when I've been cutting out stuff from other projects I've been doing. So to make the flag you just need a piece of paper any size, just fold it in half, and then you just need to glue it. So you can either use hot glue or wet glue. I'm going to be using a mixture of the two for my projects. Okay, I have flagged some of these, could it be in some of these, but some I haven't, depending on what I've been doing. So I'm going to cut a bee in this one. Even though you sometimes cover everything up, you can still sort of see there is a a different shape to it. So all I do to begin with is I make sure that everything is like laid down where I want it, how I want it, things like that. I'm going to just put some glue on the back of here. It just seems that as soon as the clocks have gone back, the weather seems to have taken a turn for the worse, and it's really nice and crisp, and that's lovely, but not at, you know, 3:30 in the morning. Especially when you don't realise you have to de-ice the car now, because you keep on, you know, you forget you've got to do that type of thing. So I'm just going to put this girl just slanted to one corner, and then I'm going to get some of this thread. Now I got this from AliExpress, and to be honest with you, I didn't realise how much on a roll you got, and it wasn't that expensive really, and I've had it for what seems like an age. It doesn't matter how much I use, it never seems to go down. I am out of camera, aren't I? I'm just going to zoom you out. Oh, what's it in? And you'll have to excuse my messy desk. But I'm in the middle of doing lots of things. So I'm just going to get my glue gun. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there. And we're going to attach. Oops, I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to try and get my button and put that on there as well. And try and catch as much as that as I can. And the ones which are over, I'm going to catch when I put the second button down. So, just like that. Just going to put my glue gun back on. So that looks like that. So, and then I'm just going to add one of these little flower centres to the bottom of here. And I'm going to, I think I might use a clear one on the brass. And again, I'm just going to get my glue gun, a little dollop, just like so. Try and get that in before this sets. Just pick it up and just push it down. There we go. So that's my first flag done. There will be pictures on Instagram and my Facebook page, and obviously Crafting Divas. So again, I'm just going to cut this up, fold it in half, and make sure I've got a good amount of glue on there so it sticks. I'm going to trim it off, even though I know I don't technically need to trim it up. So, and then I'm going to have one of these little stamp effects just going out, I think, or might have the longer ones if I can find one. I did have all sorts of colours. Well, I did have like 4 colours, and certain colours just have disappeared. I'm going to have her behind there. Maybe her. No. Oh, and I've got these really tiny ones as well. So, for all, you know, different things. I'm just having a look for some flowers. Now, I've got a good old mixture of flowers. Some flowers I've got from AliExpress and other flowers I got from Thompson Crafts. The flowers from Thompson Crafts are lovely. They're you know, a good brand, you know, and she can do you different things as well. So, oops, daisy. I think I know roughly what I'm doing. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. So, because this is just paper on paper, I can use my liquid glue just to help stick it to begin with. Yeah, I think I'm the same with everybody else. When I first started really layering, it's like, oh, but I'm covering everything up and, you know, you won't be able to see what I've done, but it still gives you that effect, and it's still, you know, it's still quite nice. So I'm just going to grab my glue gun and I'm going to put my flower on first. And then in the centre of this little one, I'm just going to put this and push it down. And then once this is all dry, I'll go back around and remove all the glue strings. And then there you go. Then while I remember, I'm just going to get my Spectrum Noir glitter pen. You can get any ones you want. There is loads of different companies out who do these pens. And I'm literally just painting the glitter on, just on the flower, just to give it a bit of so that is the first one. So you can see how different they are depending on, you know, what you do. And then with the last one, I'm going to make it quite big. So I did have lots of other girls, but with her, I got her on the piece of paper I do twice. So obviously when I was doing everything, I put a different type of swap. I got more of her cut out and stuff than anybody else. So again, I always try and layer first and see what's going on. Not going on, but what can be done without committing to begin with. I thought I had some of this tool. Oh yeah, there we go. You don't need a lot of tool to make it, you know, just in the background and things like that. So I'm just going to pick up another flower. know, some of these didn't stamp out great, but that doesn't matter. That's, you know, part of the stamping and part of the process. Excuse me. There we go. So there's the mental image I've got in my head. So I'm going to just get some glue on the top part of this flag, and then just put her to one, I want to say like a little bit of an angle to, we are going to, you know, obviously be covering her up. And then just going to put some, this is where I'm going to get the hot glue. Just going to put some there. I'm just going to put some on this corner here. Add a little glow there, and then down in the corner for my flower. And then in this little space here, oops a daisy. Why is it your glue gun never wants to go back when you need it to? So that is about one finished. I will just add the glitter while I remember. And I just push the flowers down because they're being, you know, shoved in the box for God knows how long, and, you know, apart from my little birthday haul and things like that, it's really use what I've got. You know, if I don't have something, I'm surely I can, you know, I can make it up and stuff like that. So, and then there's that one there. So you can start off, you know, like I say, fairly simple. I mean, you can end up, you know, medium, and then you can end up with that one. So I'm going to be using this one here, I think, to do my big, you know, chunky embellishment. So I've already got a rosette prepared, and I just need a big circle for that one, and I think I'm going to add a tool to this as well, because I quite like the look of that. And you just literally cut like a square bit off. So, and again, you can use the scraps for putting stuff on and stuff like that. So I just roughly, you know, put it on and see where it all fit. Right, I'm going to put my hot glue on the back of the circle. There we go. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to push that down. I'm going to put that on first. Trying to hold it on without causing too much pain for when I totally miss putting this on. There we go, and then just squeeze it together, and you can, you know, pull it about a bit if you need to, and then I just turn it over and I just make sure that it's all nicely done. Now you can do, if you wish, put a little circle on the back. I think with this one I will do, and I think I will just put her on the back. I haven't done with the others. This way came out a little bit better. So, you know, which is fine. But you're gonna, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna glue that anyway. So, and then all you do with the tool is you turn it over and you just cut around it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to die cut it or anything like that. And then I'm just going to make sure that I can get that in there, just like so. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the stick. And I'm just going to grab it, and then I'm just going to push it down in there, and that will start to hold. And again, my glue gun is really stringy today. And then I'm just going to, out my, you know, lots of flowers. I've got foam flowers, I've got all sorts of flowers. So I'm going to do that, but it's just popped off the wire. So I've got some lovely, I've got a lovely big orange. So my son's just come in. A lovely big orange one there. Do that one, and then I'm trying to find a smallish one. It's gone there. Yes, they did. I'm not doing the wax today. Yeah. So I've picked my 3 flowers. So I am just literally going to start putting them down. Just like so. Nearly had a disaster. There we go. You can add leaves to these. I haven't got any leaves handy. So, oh, actually I do. I've got some. I've just found some
nice big kale flowers.
Do you just want to pass me those leaves on the floor, please? So I just found some here. So stop looking for it because you're going to knock stuff over.
The where?
Yeah.
No, they were these. No, they're not.
Right, so I'm just going to shove out one underneath. So I'm just going to grab my hot glue and just get some on the leaf. And then I'm just going to go underneath all of the material and the lot just to put the leaf on there. I don't know if I can get another one underneath. Yeah, I can get that one underneath as well. There we go. So that's a little bit different as well. It's got some leaves on there, and it's got, you know, the flag in there, and you know, it's a bit more chunkier than what you would normally do for a rosette. So if you like what I've done and you would like to see some more Gorgeous Girls embellishments, please let me know, and I'm quite happy to do it. So that will be getting packaged away as well, and there'll be another video with how I'm going to be packaging them all up and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye now.